You got a raise last year, maybe 10%, maybe 20. So why does your bank account look exactly the same as it did before? This is lifestyle inflation, and it is the single most effective wealth killer for people who are actually doing well financially. Today I am showing you exactly how it works, how to spot it in your own life, and the specific strategies to stop it from stealing every raise you will ever earn. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, welcome to Daily Money Mindset. Real money strategies 3 times a week. Hit subscribe if you are new here. Let's go! Lifestyle inflation, also called lifestyle creep, is what happens when your spending increases at the same rate as your income. You earn more, and almost immediately you start spending more. New income, new car payment, promotion, nicer apartment, bonus, more frequent vacations. Each individual upgrade feels completely reasonable in isolation. Together, they ensure that no matter how much more you earn, you never actually get ahead. Here is the insidious part. Lifestyle inflation rarely happens all at once. It happens in increments that feel completely justified. You get a raise and think you deserve a nicer gym. You get a bonus and book a slightly better hotel. You switch jobs for more money and decide it makes sense to drive a newer car now that you earn more. Every single decision has a logical explanation, but the cumulative effect is that your financial position stays exactly the same regardless of your income growth. High earners are not immune to this. In fact, the higher the income, the more invisible and socially acceptable the creep tends to be. The average American gets a raise of 3 to 4% per year. Studies on consumption patterns show that most people increase their spending by roughly 90% of every income increase within the first 12 months of receiving it. Which means on a 3% raise, 2.7% goes to lifestyle, and about 0.3% actually improves your financial position. The math is quietly devastating over a career. Step 1. Run your lifestyle inflation audit. Pull up your spending from 3 years ago and compare it to today. Look at rent, car situation, average restaurant spend per month, subscription count, travel frequency, and general discretionary categories. Now look at how much your income has grown over that same period. Calculate what percentage of your income increase went to lifestyle upgrades versus savings and investments. Most people doing this audit for the first time are genuinely shocked. The number is almost always higher than expected. Step 2. Identify your personal inflation triggers. Lifestyle inflation follows specific patterns for each person. Common triggers: a new job or promotion, moving to a new city, a relationship change like moving in together or getting married, a social group that spends at a higher level, social media exposure to aspirational lifestyles, and the simple passage of time where small upgrades accumulate without a single big deliberate decision ever being made. Write down your personal triggers. Awareness of the pattern is the first step to interrupting it before it happens. Step 3. Apply the 50% rule to every income increase. This is the single most effective rule for containing lifestyle inflation. Every time your income goes up, whether from a raise, a bonus, a side income, or a job change, direct at least 50% of the net increase to savings or investments before you make any lifestyle change. The remaining 50% is yours to spend however you want without any guilt. $5,000 annual raise after taxes means $2,500 goes to your investment accounts automatically. The other $2,500 can pay for whatever upgrade you actually want. You improve your lifestyle and your financial position at the same time. Step 4. Separate wants from status spending. A significant portion of lifestyle inflation is not about enjoyment. It is about signaling status to a social group. The bigger apartment you do not fully use, the car that is nicer than you need, the restaurant choices driven by what is considered normal in your peer group. Before any major lifestyle upgrade, ask yourself honestly, do I actually want this, Or am I spending to signal a certain identity to people around me? That question catches a surprising amount of unnecessary spending before it happens. Step 5. Build lifestyle upgrade checkpoints. Instead of making spending decisions reactively whenever income changes, build deliberate semi-annual moments to review your lifestyle and make intentional upgrades. Twice a year, ask yourself, what lifestyle improvement would actually make a meaningful difference to my quality of life right now? Pick 1 or 2 things intentionally and fund them deliberately. Everything else stays the same. This converts reactive lifestyle creep into intentional lifestyle design. You still improve your life. You just do it on purpose instead of by default. Step 6. Watch your fixed expenses most carefully. Variable spending is easy to cut when needed. Fixed expenses are not. Rent, car payments, and subscriptions lock in your lifestyle cost floor permanently until you actively change them. Every time you increase a fixed expense, you are making a long-term commitment that is difficult to undo. Be especially deliberate about rent and car decisions. A $300 increase in monthly rent is $3,600 per year no longer available for investing, compounding every year you stay. Real numbers to put this in perspective. Someone earning $60,000 at 25, who keeps lifestyle inflation below 25% of every raise and invests the rest, will have approximately $1.2 million at 65, assuming average market returns. The same person who lets lifestyle absorb 90% of every raise ends up with around $200,000. Same salary trajectory. The difference is entirely in what percentage of income increases went to lifestyle versus wealth building. The hardest part is that fighting lifestyle inflation requires going against a strong social current. When your income rises, the expectation from people around you is that your visible lifestyle rises proportionally. Driving the same car, living in a similar apartment, declining the upgrade everyone else is getting. This feels abnormal even though it is exactly the behavior that produces financial independence. The people who build real wealth quietly look less wealthy in their 30s and 40s than their peers. Then the math catches up. Your action plan this week. Pull your spending from 3 years ago and compare it to today. Calculate what percentage of your income growth went to lifestyle. Identify your 2 or 3 personal inflation triggers. Write down the 50% rule somewhere visible so that next time your income increases, you catch it before the lifestyle upgrade decision gets made automatically. Subscribe for more strategies every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.